everybody. Today I'm going to be filming the how I did my makeup in high school tag. I wore blue eyeshadow like every single day in high school, and people still like make fun of me for it till this day. Unfortunately, that blue eyeshadow, like, I'm pretty sure it was like NYC from Walmart or Target or whatever, but they don't like have it anymore in a single. I don't know if they even have it like at all. I couldn't find it, so I just found something close in one of the palettes that I have. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back. I've been really excited to do this tag though. Like, I think it's gonna be really funny, especially if people that I went to high school with watch it. Now, I'm 29, so I graduated high school in 2006, so my 10-year, whatever you call that, is like next weekend actually, but I'm not going. I don't really want to go. So basically, I would just do foundation. I didn't like moisturize or anything. So yeah, and I always used a foundation that was too dark for me. I always used Dream Matte Mousse, but I didn't really feel like spending $10 in Dream Matte Mousse because I probably wouldn't be able to continue to use it. I am going to take my rings off because, as most people did, I put foundation on with my fingers. Okay, so yeah, I always used a foundation that was too dark for me, and I always used Dream Matte Mousse, but yeah, I didn't want to go buy it. So anyway, I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte, which actually isn't that bad of a foundation, but it's moussey, so I thought maybe we'd kind of get the same effect as we would like with Dream Matte. I mean, like, look at that. Oh god. This is going to be weird, but I haven't put foundation on with my fingers for a very long time. Oh, it feels so gross. And this actually looks like it might kind of match me now. But yeah, I normally used a foundation that was like way too dark. And it was very obvious, like on my neck. But it was funny. Alright, so we have that on. Really, the coverage doesn't seem that bad. It's kind of weird. Maybe you guys can see okay. I kind of moved some things around. Let's do my forehead. See, I always use like, well, I like the mousse foundations because they were really thick, and I have never really liked my freckles. I don't really mind them so much now, but you know, it's like with foundation like this, you can cover that crap up completely. Like I mean, you can't even see my freckles at all. Alright, so I'm gonna wipe my hand off on this napkin I have here. It actually doesn't look that bad. Oh well. Anyway, okay, so then I always used the CoverGirl powder, like with one of these little thingies, but right now I only have the Fit Me, so I'm just gonna use that. And then I would just start setting all my foundation. And I didn't dab it like I do now, I wiped it. So it's probably wiping like everything away. Turn that light off because I don't know, you might be able to see me better. Anyway, let's see. I'm not sure like my order of things, but yeah. So what I did with, well actually after that I always did blush, and I usually use one of those, I use a lot of CoverGirl products. I always use one of those little like CoverGirl ones, the little teeny little guys that They kind of look like they're single eyeshadows. But I have this wet n Wild one I'm going to use because I probably used this at one point too. And it's actually in pearlescent pink, which is actually kind of pretty. And I'm pretty sure I did use a brush. Okay, I know I always use the little like blush brush that came with it, but I can't find one right now. So I'm just going to use this little Bare Minerals brush. I was going to say blush when I'm talking about brush, and brush when I'm talking about blush. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to use this, and man, I layered on the blush, so. So this is actually a really pretty blush, but I would never like wear this much of it like I did in high school. Yeah, but like seriously, my whole life I've loved blush, and I love it still to this day, obviously. But I don't pile it on like this. I mean, I guess it might look like it in some of my videos, but trust me, in real life it's not like that bright. And I always look at it in natural light, and if it's like super bright, I'll like rub some off. So yeah, there's my super red cheeks. No, it's backwards. I feel like I need a little more on this side. Even it out. Okay, set that to the side. Clean off my brush a little. Okay, so I didn't grab a mascara. Dang, I always use that like green and pink mascara, you know, that like everybody and their mother has used. Speaking of, like, I used it because my mother used it. So keep in mind, like, my eyebrows, like, you can see them more now than you could back in the day, but they're still like so blonde you can't hardly see them. Like, I mean, you can, but that's why I fill them in. However, I didn't fill them in high school, so I pretty much always looked like I had no eyebrows. As you can probably see in the pictures. Actually, I might insert a couple pictures just because it is so funny. And I always had like these huge, like, curled up bangs, which is another reason you couldn't see my brows. Okay, so because in high school I did not know what primer was, I would buy this little, I'm not sure what brand it was, this little like lip gloss kind of thing, but it was like real sticky, and I would like put it all over my eye and then put the eyeshadow on. That way the eyeshadow would stay all day. And everybody always asked me how I got my eyeshadow to stay, and like I remember one of my friends, like, she bought it and, like, you know, she wore her eyeshadow like that for every day until whatever. But so yeah, I'm just gonna use this little Revlon Color Burst one, and put it, oh my god. The one I used wasn't this pink. It was really, really light, almost white. Well, no, almost just like clear, I guess. But they don't make that anymore either. And keep in mind, I didn't really know what blending was in high school, so and I'm using this bad boy. So this is a palette that I have had for years. It's a Profusion palette. I think I got it at Gorman's like years ago. But it's the closest thing I could find, like, for the blues. So so yeah, this is how I did my eyeshadow in high school. It's kind of hard to do your makeup like how you used to do it when you're used to doing it like a lot better now, you know? And trust me, I did not even like put it on like this good. Like, I don't know. This is funny though. Okay, let's do the other eye. And I'm actually mixing a few colors together to get like the right blue that I used, because none of these like by themselves are perfect, of course. I looked everywhere for that one. I even looked for like a picture of it and I couldn't really find one. I think it was by NYC. And you know, it was just like one of those little cheap, it was probably $1. But that was all I wore. Like if I was running out, I would go and buy more. You know how like when you are running out of your favorite foundation and you go buy more? I was running out of my favorite blue eyeshadow and I would go and buy more. It's kind of hard too to put eyeshadow on with these thingies. Like, I don't know, those suck. Okay, so I did not wear eyeliner on top, but I wore it all over the bottom. So I'm going to take this Rimmel Scandalous, and I think I usually wore probably CoverGirl or Maybelline, something, their like twist up liner, but this is just the one that I found, so this is what I'm going to use. But yeah, and I like put this sucker all over, and I did not blend it out. And like by the end of the day, like I would have eyeliner everywhere. Well, like all over like the inner corner. It'd be so gross. But I was the type of person, I carried a ton of makeup with me. And like I was always touching up. Now I don't really carry much makeup. I mean, sometimes I'll carry a little bit. But it's usually like powder. That's about it. Okay, so now we have the black eyeliner on the bottom. Okay, so after that, probably like check my blush, make sure that it's still super pink. Put a little more on. I didn't want that going away while I was at school all day. I probably took blush to school. Okay, so then I would use mascara. I never put mascara on my bottom lashes. I never curled my lashes. And I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Like I said, I mentioned that I use that pink and green one like every day. But yeah. And I would like layer the mascara on like big time. So I like my lashes to look super thick and like spider leggy. But we all did. I mean, that was the way it was. But I've always loved makeup. Like me and my best friend, we used to trade makeup when we were like super young. We would both like spend the night at each other's house, and we'd bring our caboodles, you know, with all of our makeup in them, and we would trade makeup, which was pretty fun. I actually still have some of it. Like I just have kept it like, you know, just as like memories. It's like way too old to use. I mean, we weren't even, I don't know that we were even in high school yet. But one thing though, I wish I still had all my old caboodles, because I love those things. I do still have some of them. They're at my dad's house, which my dad has passed away, but I'm still like dealing with his house because I'm his only kid. But yeah, so I have those there like packed and ready to go someday when I get back down there. I feel like I have something in my eye. Oh, that damn eyeshadow or mascara. Okay, so now that we have that on, I never really put lipstick on or like lip gloss. I mean, I may have used a lip gloss once in a while, but I always, and still to this day, have been addicted to Carmex, and in high school that's pretty much all I wore. So here we go. So this is pretty much what I looked like in high school. Look at those lashes. Ooh. The lips, you can tell like there's powder all over them. They need wiped off. But yeah, I didn't do my brows. I didn't even moisturize, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!